Tracking your forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sullins. We do have another chance of monsoon storms here in the valley tomorrow. It's mainly going to be in the evening, and we'll start things out in the 80s early on before barely touching the triple digits here in Phoenix tomorrow afternoon. So let's get a closer look. This is Futurecast, the University of Arizona model. About 1 o'clock, maybe a few light showers out to the east, and then after about 7 o'clock tomorrow night is when we bring in that storm potential here across the Phoenix metro area. A chance for lightning, downpours, gusty winds, maybe even some blowing dust. And again, the chance tomorrow at about 40% here across the valley as high pressure starts to move a little farther east and opens up that flow of monsoon moisture. Now, it will shift back to the west toward the end of the week. That's going to cut off the moisture flow, bring in some drier air and start to heat things back up here across the Phoenix metro area. But then toward the end of Labor Day weekend, we get that shift back to the east once again and a slight chance of storms back in our valley forecast. Better chances across southeastern Arizona and across New Mexico on Labor Day. So here's a look at that monsoon storm potential. 40% in the valley on Tuesday, 20% Wednesday, dry for the end of the week and first half of Labor Day weekend. And then that slight chance of isolated storms will be back in play in the Monday forecast. Temperature wise, tomorrow we've got a lot of neighborhoods that won't even make it into the triple digits. It's going to be 99 in Mesa, 98 in Queen Creek, and 97 out at Apache Junction and down in Santan Valley. Santan Valley could even drop into the 70s tonight. And overnight temperatures will be in the 70s for Carefree and Cave Creek as well. The rest of us in the 80s, and tomorrow 100 in Laveen, Avondale, and Goodyear, 99 in Litchfield Park, and 98 degrees in Peoria. Here's your forecast across the state. Lows tonight in the 80s out west, 60s in Prescott and Payson, 50s up along the rim. Tomorrow afternoon, Show Low will top out at 80 degrees, but Heber, Flagstaff, and the south rim of the Grand Canyon will be in the 70s. We got temperatures in the 80s tomorrow for Sedona, Payson, and Prescott, and 101 for Lake Havasu City, Quartzsite, and Yuma tomorrow afternoon. Now, there is still going to be a threat for flooding up across parts of northern Arizona. In fact, tomorrow up near the burn scar, the Dragon Bravo burn scar, we do have a flood watch in effect for tomorrow. For the valley, again, it's about a 40% chance for storms. We might see a few downpours that could lead to isolated flooding, but we're not expecting flooding to be a big issue here in the valley tomorrow. We will hit 102 on Wednesday, a slight chance for storms continuing. Then we dry out and heat up heading into Labor Day weekend.